it all the longing, seeking, striving, waiting, yearning, the idle hopes, the joy and burning tears that fall. For it is love and love alone the world is seeking. And 'tis love and love alone I've waited for. And my heart has heard the answer to its calling. For it is love that rules forevermore. Sweet mystery of life, at last I found thee. At last I know the secret of it all. The longing, seeking, striving, waiting, yearning, the idle hopes and joy and burning tears that fall. For 'tis love and love alone the world is seeking. And 'tis love and love alone I've waited for. And my heart has heard the answer to its calling. For it is love that rules forevermore.
Part 1, Singer's Comments on Jeanette MacDonald. 1. Leontine Price, American soprano. Leontine Price, one of the greatest sopranos of the 20th century, publicly expressed her admiration for Jeanette MacDonald. Price referred to MacDonald as a singer with extraordinary tone quality and superb technique. She particularly appreciated MacDonald's performances in films, noting her ability to blend operatic rigor with cinematic entertainment seamlessly. Price also mentioned that MacDonald's stage presence was remarkable, stating that every note conveys emotion, which is the hallmark of a top-tier singer. 2. Lillian Gish, American actress. Lillian Gish, a silent film legend, worked with Jeanette MacDonald in film and gave high praise to her singing ability. Gish commented that MacDonald had a penetrating voice that could instantly capture the audience's heart, adding that MacDonald was not only a superb actress, but also an exceptionally skilled singer who could convey deep emotion through her voice, particularly in her performance in Rosemarie. 3. Renee Fleming, American soprano. Renee Fleming, one of the leading sopranos of our time, has spoken about the influence Jeanette MacDonald had on her. Fleming described MacDonald as not only the queen of film opera, but also as a singer with delicate tone and profound musical perception. She noted that MacDonald's singing still serves as a learning model for singers today, especially in terms of clarity of voice and emotional expression. 4. Marilyn Horne, American mezzo-soprano. Marilyn Horne, another renowned American mezzo-soprano, commented on Jeanette MacDonald's singing style in an interview. Horne praised MacDonald's voice as both charming and technically perfect, and noted that she was able to blend opera's technical precision with the emotional expressiveness required for film roles. She lauded MacDonald for finding a perfect balance between artistic technique and cinematic drama. 5. Luciano Pavarotti, Italian tenor. The legendary tenor Luciano Pavarotti mentioned Jeanette MacDonald in his memoirs, stating that she had a lasting influence on him. Pavarotti described her as the classic representative of film opera and admired her voice for its depth and layered quality. He particularly appreciated MacDonald's ability to express both operatic depth and cinematic emotionality through her voice. Number 6, Josephine Baker, American singer and dancer. Josephine Baker, a legendary singer and dancer from the early 20th century, also commented on Jeanette MacDonald's singing. Baker noted that MacDonald's voice left a deep impression on her, calling it gentle yet powerful. She admired MacDonald's ability to convey the emotions of each character through her singing, especially in Rose Marie, where MacDonald's performance was particularly exceptional. 7. Ezio Pinza, Italian basso. Ezio Pinza, one of the most famous basses of the 20th century, publicly praised Jeanette MacDonald several times. Pinza considered MacDonald's voice to have a unique artistic charm in film opera and particularly admired her for being able to express emotion while maintaining musical purity. He believed her to be the epitome of film opera, bringing together the technical artistry of opera and the entertainment value of film. Part 2. Media comments on Jeanette MacDonald. 1. The New York Times. The New York Times frequently commented on Jeanette MacDonald, praising her as one of the pioneers of film opera. The paper highlighted her pure voice and emotional depth, noting that she could blend the rigor of opera with the entertainment of cinema seamlessly. Critics particularly lauded her ability to bring dramatic intensity to film performances, which were often on par with live opera productions. 2. The Washington Post. The Washington Post described Jeanette MacDonald as one of the greatest opera film stars of the 20th century. The newspaper emphasized her penetrating voice and emotional expressiveness, stating that she had the ability to captivate audiences both in the theater and on film. The review remarked that MacDonald's performances, particularly with Nelson Eddy, showed superb vocal technique and dramatic power, capable of matching the best opera performances. Number 3, Los Angeles Times. The Los Angeles Times also frequently praised MacDonald, calling her one of the leading female stars of Hollywood's operatic films. The paper noted that her voice was both vivid and poignant, able to convey the deepest emotions while maintaining operatic quality. Critics were particularly fond of her performances in the films with Nelson Eddy, where she was able to balance cinematic appeal with operatic artistry. 4. Chicago Sun-Times. The Chicago Sun-Times described Jeanette MacDonald as the Queen of Sopranos, further praising her vocal technique as perfectly attuned to both acting and singing. Critics praised her ability to convey powerful emotions through her singing, stating that her operatic technique and stage presence were unparalleled in film, making her one of the top movie stars of her time. Number 5. The Hollywood Reporter. The Hollywood Reporter called Jeanette MacDonald the Queen of Screen Opera and highlighted her ability to maintain opera's musical integrity while bringing cinematic flair to her roles. The paper noted that she was one of the most successful film opera singers and lauded her for the combination of technical brilliance and emotional depth she brought to every role. Summary. Jeanette MacDonald was not only admired by leading singers like Leontine Price, Luciano Pavarotti, and Marilyn Horne, but also by the media and critics. From her clarity of tone to her emotional expressiveness, MacDonald's voice was praised for its ability to convey operatic drama on the big screen. The New York Times and the Washington Post both recognized her as a key figure in blending opera and cinema, hailing her as a perfect embodiment of both art forms. Her contribution to film opera made her a timeless icon.